everybody, Luke Davis, and today we're going to be playing Star Trek Online and doing the first mission of the New Dawn series, Sunrise. Well, let's begin.
Thank you for the pickup. I'm Tenora Zuval. Let's get started. My preliminary observations show some kind of unknown stellar problem. This unexplored system near Ferenginar is undergoing solar death.
Well,
And basically, it's as if the star is going out suddenly. But there's no good reason why. We need to get close enough to take some readings and see what we can figure out.
well, I'm no scientist. Actually, I am. Just look at my abilities, but we're gonna have to rely on this Tenora. Exciting music in Star Trek Online. Exciting music. Alright, let's head there. So it looks like right there in the Ferenginar sector. And I will speed things up with Slipstream now. So we're going to this unexplored system, and there is a star that is dying, but we don't know why. So this is the perfect time to check everything out, explore the system, chart it, and figure out what's going on. Looks like we're approaching fast. Looks like we'll get there just in the nick of time. Keep my finger on the stop button. Nope. Alright. Wow, that is pretty cool looking. Explore gas giants. Amazing. Alright. Wow. Actually, problem with purple gas. No, it's not. It's not the problem. Okay. Wow. So colorful. Star still not definition. System. Alright. I hope something, I hope something weird's gonna happen. Just gonna edge a little near, and then it's gonna stop. No, stop too soon. Optimal standpoint. Gotta get right on there. I'm just gonna be so on there, you just don't even know. Let's get real slow. This is probably not even necessary. I just activated torpedoes, so probably scared some of the local wildlife. Alright, let's do it. Something's gonna happen.
Getting swamped with solar radiation. Try reducing the gain on your sensors.
Just look at that.
Initial results don't make any sense. The star's core reactions are failing, but it still has so much mass that it should be conducting fusion. It's as if it suddenly decided that it was no longer going to do hydrogen fusion, just heavier fusion processes.
Interesting. Well, let's collect some of these stellar particles. See if we can find any clues with a more detailed analysis. You do it, please. I have no idea how to do that.
This kind of matter is ejected during corona events. We should be able to collect some with your ship's ram scopes if we head to one of the ejection zones.
Anyone can fly. Okay, so interesting. I'm gonna turn around and do a lefty loo. You see, these are the ram scoops, by the way, the red part. First introduced in the Next Generation, I believe. Official use, or scientific use, I guess. I'm not sure if we're just gonna fly through. Oh no, it's not exactly what I call a ram scoop. Oh my. Okay. Looks like we gotta. First we have to match the. There we go. I did it. Oh. Oof. Pretty cool. Now I think we only need 50. did it.
Results are coming in now. This still isn't making any sense. It's as if the star's life cycle was suddenly accelerated somehow. But it never went through an expansion cycle. There's no good explanation for this yet. Maybe something else in the system caused it. If this is system-wide, we should find evidence of similar problems, with nuclear and chemical reactions in the system's gaseous bodies. There's a large amount of gaseous stellar matter further from the star.
Gas giant.
We should have no trouble checking that hypothesis.
Set a course. Now, I'm thinking something from this we can develop some sort of energy source or something like that. Oh, there it is. That could be the planet, I believe.
This is very strange. Usually nebulae are massive clouds between star systems. Finding a micronebula in a system like this is quite rare. This may be the result of an event such as a cosmic string, shearing through a gas giant and turning it back into particulate matter. I'll need some more readings to know for certain.
Interesting. So we're going from gaseous to solid? Okay. Well,
All the particulate matter will make your ship's sensors unreliable beyond a few kilometers.
Yes.
And shields will be offline.
That's not good.
The best we'll be able to do is to check small areas until we get close to something unusual. We should head to where the deionized particle density is highest.
Okay. Look at that. Look at that map. Alright, so search for anomalous clusters. Oh. Scanners. Okay. Oh, there we go. And let's get the samples. Deionized materials. Another ship is here, then I'll be wary. No. Looks like it's not allowing us to be full impulse. Probably mess up scans. Oh, it's out there, alright. It is out there. I have a bad feeling about this.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely onto something. Could just be a, you know, a natural what? Oh.
Data is coming in now. Nothing unusual coming in from the nebula, but those Tholian ships were quite far from home. Unfortunately, they can't give us answers. Looks like there's some heavy ionization on the far side of the nebula, though. As if it's receiving some kind of reflected radiation from one of the gas giants.
Interesting. I have a feeling that the Tholians are now up to something. I mean, they're either kind of proxies, like the Romulans were for the Iconians, or, you know, the Heralds. But, oh, large asteroid. Okay, wow. Interesting. That thing's going pretty fast. What is going on? Oh. Whoa. Okay. Why are they enemies? And why were they? That's pretty scary. Okay. Okay. Let's move. You don't have to tell me that. Inconclusive. You know. Oh, no, don't say that. Say go to the next one. Just tell me that. Just next time. Speed things up. Okay. Efficiency. It's the Vulcan way. And logic, actually. Logic is the Vulcan way, but efficiency is part of the logic. I want to get out of these systems as fast as I can. Okay. Lots of silicon. Asteroid's coming close. Two enemies within range? No. Oof. Okay. On one side looks like low grade warship. Interesting. Perhaps some sort of civilization used to live here. Okay, we're gonna exit towards the gas channel. Okay. Let's just cut our full impulse here. Okay. We are now in range. Wow, that looks really cool. Habitable. See, I told you, civilization. I thought there was civilization, but now there is. So. Haven't encountered yet. Interesting. So 8 billion inhabitants. 7 billion on Earth. So this is kind of post-industrial. Right.
Greetings, unknown
Oh.
vessel. This is Administrator Kumarke. Please provide identification.
This is Admiral Luke Davis of the U.S.S. Calvary. I represent the United Federation of Planets.
Welcome to Lukari. Visitors here are rare, but we're always gratified by the chance to meet and exchange information with travelers. I regret that you have arrived at a difficult time. You may have noticed that our home star has become unstable. I'm leading a project to try to reignite the star. Unfortunately, we've already suffered severe disruptions, and we have a lot of problems to tackle right now.
I'd like to learn more about this species and then see if we can help them, but let's just go to this question.
Yes, we've previously had contact with the Zenkethi and the Ferengi. We've heard a bit about the Deferi and the Breen, but they haven't ever been to our system.
Interesting.
Our home world provides for all of our raw material needs, along with a few mining outposts around the asteroids and the gas giant. We've never had a compelling need to engage in space exploration. And now that our sun is going out, we're scrambling everything we've got to see if we can find a solution or a way to evacuate at least a few of our people.
I think we could say this after we ask this. So,
These problems started only recently, just a few days ago. Our astronomers noted a significant shift in the star's output, and now it looks like it's guttering and dying. If we can't solve this problem, it's the end of our species. I'm the project leader for our solar probe team. We're going to try to restart fusion with a quantum chromodynamic accretion burst, but
shoot a torpedo
honestly,
at it, that will solve all
this
your
is
problems.
a colossal problem, and it may be beyond us. We have a solar probe ready that contains the booster module that needs to be fired into the star. It's capable of warp 2. There's a problem, though. The probe's remote navigation systems don't work. All of the interference from the solar flaring and guttering is blocking the signal. Could your ship get a trajectory plot so that we could set a pre-programmed course?
Of course, we'll use our astrometric computer to build a plan. Yeah, we'll do it. So, elevation on the first point is bad. Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. Adjust trajectories. Point 1 should be at an elevation of negative 9,000. Is currently at. Okay, so this is the first point. 1 must be first point. So we want to move this negative. So this is negative. So we want to move this down. No. Up. Yeah, I read that wrong. Sorry about that. Point 2 should be at an offset of negative. So we gotta move this. No, we gotta move it to the right, which is. Actually, I would have done it to the left because that would be less negative. Alright, let's display. Interesting.
We're getting your telemetry now.
There we go.
I'll have my engineers prepare the probe. Let's see if this works. Nothing to worry not just the future of my planet.
Well, we'll just launch it for
The
Pete's sake.
probe's made it out of orbit.
Oh. Wow, look at that. Something's gonna happen. Tholian's gonna come out of
Engaging
space.
secondary boosters to head out of planetary range.
Oh gosh. Something's gonna happen. Tholian's gonna shoot it down or something. Why would the Tholians be here?
It's gone to warp. The probe is arriving at the solar corona. Deploying chromodynamic booster. It didn't work. Repeat. Well, it didn't work. That was our one shot. Thank you for trying to help. I'm not sure what to try next. Maybe we can evacuate a few people. I'm not going to give up. But the situation is grim. If your people can offer any other help, we would welcome it. But I just don't see a way to relocate 8 billion people in the next few hours.
We're Starfleet, okay? We can reignite water.
My name is Caldano. Looks like I've arrived at the perfect time. I'm here to help with the problem with this star. I'm a scientist, and I have some specialized knowledge that can help. If my plans were sinister, I'd just leave and let the star run its course. That I'm here and offering to help should be an indication of good faith. If you think this is some kind of trick...
With apologies for the interruption, this is my home star.
Agreed, yeah,
My
let's just
people
get
are
to
the
it. I should've-
all right. I'm willing to do so, but it will take me a little while to get a shuttle out there. As you might imagine, things are a little hectic over here right now.
You won't be able to get a lock on my ship interior due to the subspace manifolds. I'll go ahead and bring you aboard.
Why would we need his help? Science ship. But I guess we can get all the help we can.
Welcome aboard. I'm Caldano.
You moved me here without crossing the intervening space. You have quantum teleportation
Why
technology.
do I have two of the same people?
Yes, we call it a transporter. It has a limited range, but it's useful for going from surface to ship.
Impossible! This ship's interior is massive, even though it's no bigger than a shuttle.
My ship uses compactified subspace folds.
No.
It's bigger on the inside.
TARDIS. That is very interesting. Compacted subspace manifold. Alright, well, let's talk to the administrator.
This is all quite overwhelming.
Yes.
This Caldano person is another stranger from somewhere else.
So are we?
And you're here to help with our dying star?
Yep. And to investigate, now we're involved.
Oh,
Involved.
yes, I suppose I can see how a star suddenly dying might attract someone's attention.
Normally my people are explorers and we would open diplomatic relations to engage in first contact, but this isn't a normal situation.
It's an odd coincidence. We'd probably never have met if it weren't for the trouble with the star. My people have never really had any desire to go exploring out there. We've sent a few probes and met a couple of neighbors, but we're happy at home, and we have what we need, so why risk it? I guess this crisis answers that question. The galaxy is bigger than us, and to survive, we need to look past just our homeworld.
The United Federation of Planets makes exploration and peaceful contact with new species one of its
It
prime.
sounds like you have a lot of experience in meeting other kinds of people.
You don't even know.
Maybe if we survive this, we can take the chance and learn more about each other.
Logical.
To talk about what we might have in common and
Yes.
what we have to offer.
How you're speaking. Never mind. I'm sure that my people will want to open relations. Your experience here will make you a natural choice to participate in those discussions.
What can I do to help? My home is at risk. I want to do something. To be involved in solving this problem.
Give me information information about your star. I'm telling you everything. Stay with me. Wait here. It's going to develop process. This is his ship. Trying to best. Yeah. I wouldn't do this. Too dangerous, especially with their inferior technology. So, but then this Caldano guy might not exactly be best. At least I can control. So I'll just say wait here. Safest option.
Welcome to my ship. Don't be alarmed. This vessel is from the 31st century and it has some technology you may not recognize yet. I can assure you, though, that I'm here to help.
Explain some things. So, yeah.
Correct. I'm associated with a temporal division of, well, let's just say that I'm an ally from the future, and I'm here to save the Lucari Star.
Wow. Said that so well.
No, I'm trying to prevent changes. Someone's tampered with this star.
Tholians.
It's not supposed to die out here. The Lucari don't disappear today. At least not if we have any say in it. I have some technology that can help, but we'll need to rework it in order to repair the star's fusion processes. What I need you to do is to help me align this matrix to match the star's original spectrum.
Alright. Well, let's do it. Tricorder.
I'll regulate the device's main power state from this console.
I guess I'll go over here. Or are you going to a different console? Okay, never mind. I don't even know who you are. Okay, that works. Okay. Beautiful blue light. Galaxy. Yeah, okay. I'll eat it. Ooh. Wasting time just telling me that. Hey. Oh, gotta go back first and then. Okay, decrease. Lock in that. Okay. Someone should turn on there.
Sounds like whoever tried to destabilize the Lucari Star has decided to come knocking. Let's see who. They're packing a real wallop. Shield just went down.
Okay.
We have incoming!
What are
Tholians.
Tholians! Keep them away. I need to finish these computations.
Not sure that these are new in Star Trek. They definitely are. I've heard about them.
I have the device shielded in a force field, but I can't deploy it until these Tholians are out of the way. Shields are back online. They shouldn't be able to get any more boarding parties
These
over.
guys are pretty weak, and they don't have any shields, so don't have to worry about anything that calls draining shields or anything like that. You're supposed to have a attack team. Oh yeah. Goodbye. Oh, jeez. Nice job, Vladimir Putin. Sorry. Yes, you wanted to talk to me?
We've got a breather. Now I just have to charge the device and prepare it for use.
We don't have
In just a few minutes, it'll propagate a quantum wave shift that should correct the star's stalled fusion process. You should head back to your ship, and I'll send the administrator back home.
Perfect. So it was the Tholians.
The device is charging. We're just a few minutes away from repairing the star.
Thought he was gonna say now. Standing by.
Give us the talks,
No.
mutant.
Oh my gosh.
Just one. Now the Tholians want my quantum phase inhibitor.
working. Look at the star. Check the spectral readings. The fusion process is reigniting, and it's returning to normal.
Some of those ships have just arrived at our home system. They're attacking our home.
No, darn tootin'.
Please,
Obviously,
you have to
these
stop them.
Tholians.
We don't have any warships or space weapons.
Yes. I will get them. They are noobs compared to my firepower.
Tholians have managed to get my ship in a web. I need your help. They've stolen my quantum phase inhibitor. Thanks for the save, but the Tholians managed to steal the Tox Uthot while they had my ship webbed. That must have been their plan all along. My data suggests the Tholians use a trilithium warhead to destabilize the star, but the amount of resources needed to build such a weapon makes it inefficient to say the least. No, I suspect somehow they knew I would come here to save this star, and I would bring the Tox Uthot. Fortunately, the Lucari star is safe. However, nobody else will be, as long as the Tholians have that device. They can use it to snuff out or destabilize stars anywhere they want.
Well, the combined power of the galaxies will stop the Tholians. Get it back, bro.
I have some thoughts on that, but I will need to do some calculations. These events, and the Tox Uthot itself, are tied up in the temporal Cold War. The Tholians may not care, but by using the Tox Uthot, they risk distorting the timeline by wiping out civilizations that are supposed to survive into the future, such as the Lucari. I'll be in touch. At least now the Lucari will have a promising future.
Understood.
Caldano is correct. You have preserved our future. My people will be forever grateful. Not to mention my personal gratitude, of course. I think we have a bright future ahead of us, if you'll forgive my play on words. I am eager to see where it leads. Thank you once again.
Wouldn't have noticed your play on words if you didn't tell it. My people will contact you.
I wish I could ask you about your science, your trade, your society. Oh, I suppose there will be time for all of that now that our crisis has been averted.
Yes.
Oh, I think our friend the administrator here is going to need a ride home. Would you mind? If you'll pick her up and take her home, I'll start looking for more data about the Tholians' plans.
Okay. Well, let me get her. And then, okay.
I have collected an amazing amount of information about what happened to this star.
That's good. Hope you make,
Thank you for bringing me along.
you know,
Once we're back in
make a
Allied
taco
space,
out of it or
I'll take a
something.
shuttle home.
Alright. Well, this has been the most interesting mission. We see the help save species from probably near extinction. And, well, we just started something, so... Anyway, turn to the mission.
A first contact is a significant event for the Federation. We will be glad to open a dialogue with the Lucari people. Unfortunately, the loss of the Tox Uthot is troubling. We have some reports about this device from when Jean-Luc Picard encountered it on Ryza in 2366. And obviously, we can't let the Tholians keep a piece of future technology that can destabilize stars. We'll have to deal with that later.
Seem mindlessly hostile, just as the Voth seem corruptibly stupid. Anyway, so we have choice of some weapons. Quantum phase inverter. Now this looks really good. I think I want to get this, and also as part of the set. So a couple other different options. Quantum phase beam array. But I'll stick with the. I'll stick with this. Well, Stormbound for the next episode. I hope you enjoy this episode of Star Trek